Good afternoon, dear students. सभी को नमस्कार. Today we are going to discuss the topic how to live in relationship. असंग्रह, स्नेह, विद्या, सरलता और अभय. The central idea or theme of all the formulation we have discussed so far is living in relationship, conducive and helpful environment, effort to self-organize activities of the self for developing right understanding, knowledge for awakening. The next formulation of living in relationship, of living as a society is non-possessiveness, affection, knowledge, simplicity and fearlessness. हिंदी में भी देख लें एक बार. अभी तक जितनी भी बातें हमने की उसमें क्या है? परस्परता में संबंधपूर्वक जीना, अनुकूल सहयोगी वातावरण बनाना, अपनी जागृति के लिए, अपनी समझ के लिए, अपने ज्ञान के लिए और अपनी जीवन क्रियाओं को व्यवस्थित करने के प्रयास में. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू डिस्कस असंग्रह, नॉन पॉजिटिवनेस, नॉन अकुमुलेशन, अवॉइडिंग अकुमुलेशन, ensuring required physical things, its right utilization, only the thing required and only in the required quantity are brought home. Three basic advantages of non-possessiveness are: we are able to fulfill our needs by way of right utilization, things are available for use by other in the society, and preservation and enrichment of natural resources. Non-possessiveness does not mean that we do not use things. It means that we use things in the right sense rather than misuse them. Even if we are not overusing things, not indulging in their use and just accumulating things, then these things are not available for use by others in the society. It is natural for physical things to slowly deteriorate. Take a look at the translation form as well. Moving forward, affection, sneh. To be able to accept the others as being related, interrelated, interconnected, interdependent, and to live with the feeling of relationship. We are able to see that the other also has the same needs as of me, needs of physical things as well as of feelings also. The other is also committed and making effort for fulfilling his needs just like I am. The other is also feels uncomfortable and unhappy when there is a lack of fulfillment just like me. To the extent possible, we try to fulfill our needs. Look at the translation part as well. Moving forward. Knowledge, right understanding, vidya. Right understanding, feeling and thought is the basis of right understanding, feeling and thought or a conducive environment by living with non-possessiveness and affection. Take a look at the translation part also. Next, simplicity. Being rid of all types of pride and ego. The indicator of simplicity are feeling of natural comfort, fulfillment within, and naturally fulfilling behavior in relationship in which there is no excitement, pride or ego. Right guys? Take a look at the translation part as well. Moving further. Abhay, fearlessness. Non-possessiveness, affection, knowledge, simplicity leads us to being free from fear within, as well as others are not afraid of me. Of fears of losing one's life, fear of losing one's position, fear of losing one's respect, fear of losing one's wealth. We have a continuous feeling of assurance about the existence when, on the basis of continuous self awareness, we are able to see that there is nothing in this existence to lose, as formation deformation in going on in the material world, the world of consciousness is not governed by this. Take a look at the translation part also. Moving forward, the behavior laws. There are several behavior laws to live in harmony in the relationship are defined as follows: friendliness with the happy, compassion with the unhappy, joy with the good, equanimity, normal state with the sinful. Let us see one by one. Joy. the pleasure which comes from delighting in other people's well-being, friendliness, feeling of living together in relationship and harmony, compassion, feeling of empathy and being helpful to others, joy, to feel happy being with righteous people and to take inspiration from them, equanimity or normal state free from hatred, unperturbed by evil in others. Take a look at the translation part also. मैत्री, करुणा, मुदिता, समता. मैत्री सुखी के साथ, करुणा दुखी के साथ, मुदिता पूर्ण आत्मा के साथ और समता पाप आत्मा के साथ. Moving forward, this is the lecture. Now we discuss in the next lecture the sanskar part. Thank you. Namaskar students. Good afternoon. Our today's topic of USB 3 lecture is sanskar. So for moving on the introduction part, we have been discussing development at the individual level, development of right understanding, right feeling and right thought, as well as purification of accumulated sanskar. Now we will look into how the collective level, family and society can be of help to the development in the individual and in the collective in the form of cultural and its expression in the form of civilization. Let us have a look about what sanskar is. Acceptance derived out of DTE, that is desire, thought, expectation from all time. Presently, it is likely to be a mixture of understanding of the human reality, of the universal invariant existence laws and principles, as well as conclusion drawn from life events, experiences which may or may not be in line with the existential laws and principles. What I am is largely our sanskar. Our perspective is a part of our sanskar. Our tendencies, habits, likes, dislikes are also a part of our sanskar. Moving forward, sanskar is updated over time. For example, sanskar at next time at time t plus 1 will always be equal to sanskar at time t plus environment at time t plus self-exploration at time t. As we self-explore, verify and understand, our sanskar gets updated. What is environment here we are talking about is the culture and civilization. By exploring, verification and evaluation, we move from block 2 to block 1. As we have discussed earlier what B2 BT is, where in B2 there are imagination, analysis and selecting. From there, by exploring and verifying, we move forward from block 2 to block 1, as we can see in these slides. Living on the basis of knowledge, living happiness by being in harmony within and harmony in all aspects of being, acceptance of relationship from one to many to all, identify need, production, right utilization of physical facility, prosperity, participation in larger order, expanding harmony, social development. Moving forward, culture or ceremonies at various life events. These have two basic goals: to develop our sanskar further from where we are now, to develop the commitment and competence for the roles we are about to play. With that, various sects have different rituals to transfer their way of thinking, their world view to the next generation. Examples of various event sanskars are gestation ceremony, birth ceremony, naming ceremony, birthday ceremony, education ceremony, initiation ceremony after completion of education, profession ceremony at start of work, marriage ceremony, death ceremony. ट्रांसलेशन देख लेते हैं एक बार. इन संस्कारों के दो मुख्य आशय होते हैं कि हम समझदारी के जिस स्तर पर भी हैं वहाँ से आगे बढ़ पाएँ और आगे चल के हमें जिन भूमिकाओं का निर्वाह करना है आगे चल के हमें जिन भूमिकाओं का भी निर्वाह करना है उस स्तर पे हम तैयारी कर पाएँ और ये देख पाएँ कि हम अभी कहाँ खड़े हैं। विद दैट वेरियस सेक्ट्स हैव डिफरेंट रिचुअल। विविध संस्कारों के उदाहरण हम लोग बात करें तो गर्भ संस्कार, जन्म संस्कार, नामकरण संस्कार, जन्मदिन संस्कार, शिक्षा संस्कार, दीक्षा संस्कार, कर्म संस्कार, विवाह संस्कार, मृत्यु संस्कार। एक एक सेरेमनी को अगर हम लोग देखने जाएंगे तो देयर आर फर्स्ट इज गर्भ संस्कार, gestation ceremony, ceremony for a to be father and mother to remind the parents and the extended family of their responsibility to make available a conducive environment for the child, starting with the time it is in the womb. A conducive environment for the child sanskar to be purified. The basic requirements for these are the health of the body of the parents, the conduct of the parents, and feeling and thought and harmony. Transition देख लें. Moving forward, next birth ceremony to ensure a conducive environment at the time of birth. Next, naming ceremony. This ceremony is about naming a child. A name is essential to address the child. If the name is meaningful, attention keeps getting drawn to meaningful things. नामकरण संस्कार, जैसा कि ट्रांजिशन में हम देख सकते हैं, नाम सार्थक होता है तो व्यक्ति का ध्यान सार्थकता की ओर बना रहता है। Birthday ceremony. This ceremony is to draw attention to human purpose and the role of one's sanskar. Example of birthday ceremony: the target state of one's sanskar, the present state of one's sanskar, celebrate the development of one's sanskar from last year to this year, make commitment for the work remaining to be done on one's sanskar, and the family, friends, and the member of the society make commitment to be helped in one's development. Education initiation ceremony. The education ceremony is at the beginning of formal education, reminding one of the role of the student to make effort for right understanding. The initiation ceremony conducted at the end of formal education draws attention towards right living on the basis of right understanding. The education ceremony draws attention towards the various activities required to develop right understanding. While in an education institution, the main focus is on development right understanding more than on living with right understanding, and that is part of the discipline of the educational institution. After leaving the education institution, one has to live on one's own right, so the understanding and commitment to live with understanding one has developed is the basis of one's living. Thus, at this stage, the initiation ceremony becomes primary. ट्रांसलेशन देख लें, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Profession ceremony. In this ceremony, attention is drawn towards the various aspects to be kept in mind while choosing a profession for ensuring the prosperity of the family. As we can see in the transition part also. Moving forward, marriage ceremony. In this ceremony, all those things necessary to live in harmony as a householder are reiterated for the couple to reflect on. Moving forward, the purpose of the ceremony is to be free of the pain at the time of death, to become free of the sanskar related to our likes and dislikes. इसमें मरण समय जो पीड़ा होती है उससे मुक्ति मिल सके और इसमें जितने भी राग देश के संस्कार बनाए थे हमने उससे मुक्त हो सके. तो लिस्ट ऑफ संस्कार फॉर अभ्यास एंड दर्शन वी कैन रिफर गायत्री परिवार 16 संस्कार और उपनिषद गंगा shown in the TV serial, or we can also refer Wikipedia page of 16 sanskars of human being. That's all for this lecture. We will meet in next lecture. Thanks.